Hey, welcome back to Mental Groove. I found a Kevin Samuels clip that I haven't seen before, and I wanted to watch it with you and see where the conversation goes. If you're into real opinions and open dialogue, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it.
Well,
I'm
come
sorry.
back. You got to go to the bathroom?
Well, I was looking for some light because
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I got my bathing suit on. Um,
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 32.
All right. Any single or married?
I'm single.
Any kids?
Nope.
What you got?
I don't want to be nobody's side chick because I want to be married. I'm out on my own. I've been holding it down on my own, but it's kind of hard, Kevin, because like really when women say they want to look for the right person, they got their own definition about that, but it's hard. It's hard because men, it's hard. I tried and tried. I'm 32 with no kids. I live on my own. It's not
What's
easy.
hard? What's hard about it?
It's just like
So I need you to stay still. You can't be moving around like that.
the actions, like, it's
No, I
just
don't. No, I don't.
they act like they don't want to like do
Okay, I need
what's
you.
right.
Okay, hold on. I need you to stay still and keep the camera steady, so because it's making a bad show for everybody else. Okay.
Got you.
I really don't understand what you're talking about. Because what's the only
No,
common
I'm
denominator?
not cleaning up.
What's the only
Go ahead.
what's the only common denominator in all of our relationships?
I don't know. I don't. I don't know.
You,
It's the
you know
patience
what
with
a
me. I
common
don't
you
know.
know what a common denominator is?
Yeah, it's the bottom line. Yes, I know.
No, that's not what a common denominator is.
What
The
is it?
same thing.
What is it?
The only common denominator in all of our relationships is us.
Correct. But men these days, it's difficult because they want their cake and eat it too.
It's always the man, huh?
It could be the woman too,
No,
but
we're talking
some
about you. So if I talk to all your exes and ask them how did they experience you, what do you think they'd say?
they're gonna give good stuff out. They're gonna say I have a little attitude and my mouth is slick, but that's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah. They gonna say good stuff. I mean, as far as the bad stuff, but they gonna say I'm independent. I
Who
don't
gives a
have
shit about? No disrespect, man. Who gives a shit that you're a functioning adult? Okay, nobody
okay.
cares about. Nobody cares that you've been holding it down. That means you're taking care of yourself. But you
Okay.
say they're gonna say you got an attitude and a slick mouth, and that's it.
That I'm
That's it,
loving
huh?
and caring. That
That,
I'm
but
loving
I
and caring.
so much so that you got an attitude and a slick mouth. Why do you think? Why do you? What makes women like you think that that's acceptable?
I speak my mind. If nothing don't feel right, then I'm gonna
That's why
say
you're
it.
alone. That's why you're alone. That's why you're alone.
It's hard. I don't want to be
No, no, no,
alone, but
no. It's not hard. It's not hard. Acting right shouldn't be this hard.
got you. I
What do
feel
you do
like
for?
I could.
What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I'm a bus operator. I work for the city, drive buses.
So you just do what the fuck you want to in the bus. You just speed. You do whatever you want. Don't obey the traffic laws.
I do,
You okay? So you can act like right when the white man's money's on the line.
unfortunately.
See how that works,
No,
gentlemen? See how that work when her holding it down is jeopardized, that white paycheck is on the line, then all of a sudden these sassy, slick mouth women, they can show act right.
it's not easy. I live in LA, and it's not. I don't
Listen
even
to all
have
these
no.
excuses. Listen to all these
I
excuses.
don't have no kids. So if I
So
was
what?
like,
So
didn't
what?
give a fuck
So
and I'm
what?
settled,
So what?
excuse my language, but if
So
I
what? You don't have any kids. You don't have any kids. Due respect, man, you don't have any kids. What do you mean settle? You're a bus driver.
you gonna make me person.
I just want you guys to think for a second that the world we live in, to where a sassy, attitude, sassy mouth bus driver thinks she's settling for somebody. That's how far. Y'all don't understand how bad you guys have gotten, because you're on here talking about how hard it is. You exactly where you sound like you need to be by yourself.
On some occasions, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, you like dogs or cats?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean by that? I like a human being. Like,
But you're going. If you had to pick between dog or cat, what would you pick?
it'd definitely be a cat.
Okay, well, good with that, because see, a cat don't care about what comes out of your mouth because they don't speak human.
But it's not. That's not what it's gonna be though. One day, you know, that's not
right. All right, and one day, because you know, human beings as they get older, only become less like they are or more like they are.
I tried to follow your advice, but it's
You have.
I watch you all the time, but I'm telling I don't know.
Why is it so hard for you to behave?
Because I'm gonna express myself. Like if I feel like somebody trying to take control of, not even control, like take advantage of me. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm big hearted. So if I feel like somebody,
I get so sick of black people with this zodiac shit. I'm a Capricorn. It's hard. All right. So what? Capricorn, it's hard. Well, then what are your alternatives? Buy a dog or a cat and die alone. I mean, it's hard, right? So, hey, you're in LA. You and the cat can eat the same food. We're talking about just simple common decency and respect. And I said, how would your exes tell me they experienced you? And you said it. They would probably tell you I have a bit of an attitude, which is a whole lot, and a slick mouth. Well, see, that's the problem. You ladies are able to talk crazy to men with no consequences. So now what men are doing is just avoiding you. You can't even give it away. And men don't want to tolerate this. We haven't even got to the important stuff because you're just out of control. That's fine. You think that gets better with age?
No, I only get older.
So, since you seem to know those couple of issues, what are you doing about them?
I don't know.
Nothing?
I'm working on it. I'm a work in process.
With who? Nobody.
Yeah, I'm
So in other
single.
words, she's not doing anything. Not doing anything. She knows her issues and is doing absolutely nothing. So that's a formula for what kind of outcome?
Do you think the marriages back in the day is different?
No. You got to answer my question before I answer yours.
Okay.
That's a formula for what kind of outcome?
Nothing.
So what's your question?
Do you think the marriages is different from like back in the
Yes.
versus this generation? Because nowadays marriage don't last.
Stop. You got to stop. You got to stop. When you touch your phone, it cut off. Do I think marriages back in the day are different from today? I said yes. And you said what? Marriage don't last?
No.
No. You ladies don't last. You're lower quality than your grandmothers.
Okay.
Your grandmothers were better women.
They was raised different.
They were better women. They understood the value of family. They believed in God.
I believe in God.
As long as he's doing what you need. Oh, really?
Through the good, through the bad. My best and my worst.
Really?
Really.
You're a Christian?
I'm not a Christian, no.
So what God are you talking about?
It's only one God.
Which is who?
But what I'm saying is, do you
No.
think
No.
I'm not a Christian, no.
You said you believe in God.
I believe in Jesus Christ, yeah. The Holy Spirit, yeah.
But you're not a Christian? Why?
Because I'm not living every day as I'm not doing it. I'm not living every day. I'm not.
So again, this is why I challenge women when they talk about God. Jesus is like cosmic Santa Claus to be able to give them what they want when they want to. You're undisciplined, man. There's no discipline you're under. No religious discipline. This is why y'all are less quality women than your grandmothers. Your grandmothers submitted themselves to something greater. Y'all submit yourselves to your bag.
Yeah.
Bus driving bags. That's how low the standard is. I mean, bus driving, whatever job. I mean,
Whatever job.
the average black woman makes 20. The average black woman in this country makes $28,000 a year, but they'd rather have $28,000 and no husband. That's a bag. You can't get along with a man. That's the problem. So if you're not going to do anything to fix it, that means you're going to live your life by yourself.
Got you.
Unless you see a different outcome. Do you?
No, like you said, if you change, working.
Okay, so
understand.
let's fast forward 30 years. How long you been working? How long you been working for the city?
Well, I mean, I don't think my job got nothing to do with,
Excuse me, ma'am. How long you been working? How long you been working for the city?
7 years.
You plan on retiring with this job?
No.
Okay. What job do you plan on? What do you plan on doing until 65?
I want to open up a business.
Doing what?
I want to do an animal spa business. I like animals, so that was a good question you asked me earlier. I love animals.
Did you go to college?
No, some college. I didn't finish.
So where do you plan on getting the money to start this business?
Good question.
So in other words, you're just talking.
Huh?
So in other words, you're just talking and dreaming.
Brainstorming, yeah.
No, talking and dreaming. See, I like calling shit what it is.
Manifesting.
Talking and dreaming.
Manifesting, that's correct.
Talking and dreaming. You have no money to start a business, and being an animal spa is going to give you $2.7 million to retire on.
What that have to do with a man?
She don't even get it.
I get it.
You ain't gonna hit a man because your attitude's too bad. So if you can't behave and act right, ain't nobody gonna want to deal with this. So you're gonna have to take care of yourself till you die. That's what it got to do with it. Because you got a slick mouth and you kind of got an attitude. That means ain't nobody gonna couple with you. That means you got to take care of you until you die. And the job you're working right now is a job. It ain't nothing to retire on. No children, no husband means what happens when you can't work or you get sick? You're going to be on the street.
I understand. Trust, I feel you on that.
So this is why I said, I'm talking, I'm manifesting. That means the God I do not follow and the life I don't live, he's supposed to manifest and give me stuff. Yeah. I'm going to just say this, man. Far too many of our women are just walking around like big children. Y'all are not serious people. At 30 somebody, do you know your grandmother? Yep. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. A shit-talking bus driver. A shit-talking bus driver. Were marriages back in the day better? Yeah, because they were better women. Because at least they understood that they needed a man in their life. And they respected the men in their lives. And they believed in a God and believed in a family. Now, I got to speak my mind and do whatever I got to do. Drinking fucking cranberry juice with long raptor claws. Talking about I want to manifest a fucking animal spa.
This is exactly what we're talking about. She's 32, no kids, living in LA, driving buses for a living, which is honest work. Salute to that. But the attitude, Wild. The way she talks, it's straight up ghetto. Slick mouth, defensive energy, and a victim mindset that screams, it's always the men's fault. She doesn't want to be a side chick, and that's fair. But the irony is, the same men she complains about are the ones she keeps entertaining. If every man is the same, maybe it's time to look at who she keeps picking and how she carries herself. Sassy, disrespectful, and loud isn't strength. That's chaos. You can't demand respect and stability while serving attitude and sarcasm on every plate. She's blaming the streets, blaming the city, blaming the men, but never looking in the mirror. And until that changes, she's going to keep riding the same emotional route over and over again, just like her bus shift.